Hi guys and welcome to episode 16 of The Only Way Is Up, and we start today's episode with some transfer news. We have signed a player on loan from Cardiff City. He's a sentinel defender, Connor Young. I feel like we need some better players, not better but yeah, better actually, better players in centre back. So we signed Connor Young. His contract was coming up in July of this year, and I tried to get him on a pre-contract agreement, but he ended up signing another year with Cardiff. So then I decided to get him in on loan. So obviously we've got Alex Evans, who is more of a first team centre back. Then we've got Noah Walker and Steve Salathiel, who've been playing there but are still quite young. So Connor Young is also ironically quite young. He's only 18 years old, but he's got some better attributes than Salathiel and Walker do. He's got 11 heading, 12 marking, and 10 tackling. Three things that you want to look for in a central defender. As you can see, he hasn't actually played a game for us yet. He has been with us since the beginning of January. However, when we signed him, he was out for 4 weeks with a sports hernia. He should have recovered from that, so he may be playing this episode. I'm not too sure yet. I haven't decided. So, last episode, we obviously won 2-1 against Llandudno. Adamom getting himself a brace. We then played Aberystwyth away from home, and we were 2-0 up after 27 minutes. And then Tom Roberts was rather error prone and he gave away a penalty, which made the rest of the match quite nervous, but we managed to hold on. You see that penalty happened in the 36th minute. We held on for the rest of the game. Steve Brooks, impressive. Christopher Bale also quite impressive, as well as Alex Lawless. Then we played against TNS, bearing in mind that these were the two hardest games coming into the final games of the full Premier League season. Obviously, we had Barry to play next, so we played against TNS and we won 1-0 against them with a late winner. We deserved it, fully deserved victory. Alex Lawless getting the winner for us. Then we played against Barry in the final game of the full Welsh Premier League season before it splits into the Championship Conference and the Relegation Conference, and we won that one 1-0 to Robert Hughes with an amazing goal. It was such a brilliant finish. It was like 30 yards out, right into the top corner of the net. Goalkeeper had no chance. And then the game we've just played is the first game of the Welsh Premier League Championship Conference. We were playing against 6th place Bangor City. We were in 3rd, and really we shouldn't be losing against Bangor City, but we did. We lost 4-1 somehow. Really still don't know how. Steve Brooks getting a goal for both teams, and not the best result to come into this game with Connors Key against... I can't even speak. It's not the best result to come into this game with. So we've got a game in the Welsh Cup against Connors Key. Connors Key are top of the league. They're about 10 points clear at the top of the league. So it's not going to be easy by any stretch of the imagination. And we are expected to do quite well in this cup competition. So if we can get through against Connors Key, I imagine the next round won't be as difficult. So we're playing the 4-4-2 formation today. We've got Islip in goal. Scarisbrick, Evans, debutant Young decided to start in today. He's a bit lacking in sharpness, but I think game time is what he needs. And then we've got Roberts at left back as always. We've got Lawless, Bale, Donegan and Williams in midfield. And then Brooks, the youngster, playing off the back of Orm up top. So the odds are quite even actually. Evans' favourites are Connors Key. We're 11-5. Tom Donegan is our key man. Obviously our centre midfield advanced playmaker. And then their key man is one of their wingers, Sean Miller. Both teams expecting to advance past this round of the competition. Adam Orm, joint second goal scorer in this competition with 3 goals. Hopefully he can grab a few today. So we're going to ask them to take revenge. I think that's appropriate in this situation. And then we're going to do our passionately telling them that I've got faith. Just try and get their morale up a bit more. Motivate them a bit more. And we'll begin with the game. So Connors Key playing in red. Rill playing in right. Connors Key kicking off for this first half. They've got the ball on the right with their key player, Miller, who goes past our defender, but fortunately that doesn't come to anything. It's a free kick with Donegan. First highlight of the game, and Brooks with a great chance, and Nicky Lee Bulmer with an excellent save for Connors Key. We've got a corner though. Williams crosses it in, doesn't get past the first man, and that's another corner. Donegan's going to take this one. Crosses it in, Jones heads it away. That was a brilliant chance for Brooks just before. Still a bit of a chance here. Donegan's got the ball running through the defence, but that's blocked and Davies manages to clear it. So first highlight of the game goes to us. We couldn't make anything of it, unfortunately. So half time, 0-0, one highlight went to us. We're not playing badly. Tom Roberts is our worst performing player. He looks like he's having a bit of a stinker again. Left back may be a position I need to look at some point in the near future. We haven't really got anyone that can come on to play in that position. So he's going to have to stay on the pitch even though he's not playing very well. Tom Donegan picked up a yellow card in the first half also. Not too worried about that. He doesn't have that much of a aggressive streak to him. He's only got 13 aggression, which isn't really that high in the scheme of things. Connor Young doing alright on debut as well. I don't really feel like there's anything to change just yet. It's quite early to do that. So we're going to leave the lineup as it is for the second half, and we're just going to tell them that if we get a goal, make us favourites to win this one. We're just going to have a quick look at the match stats too. So we're probably just edging it in terms of shots. Well, we are just edging it. We've got 5, 3 on target. Connah's Quay yet to have a shot on target. They've had more possession, so maybe we need to keep the ball a bit more. But what we're doing seems to be working fine. Try and retain possession, and we get underway for the second half. And it's us with a kick-off, of course, because Connah's Quay kicked off in the first half, and that's just the rules of football. So Williams got it on the left-hand side. I doubt it's going to come to anything. It doesn't. There's a highlight straight after that, though. It's Brooks. Can he play it out wide? He can. He gives it to Lawless. Donegan now, who have actually pushed forward a bit because I noticed there was a bit of space in front of him, which he seems to be utilising there with that run. Williams flicks it back to Donegan. Is that a penalty? It's a penalty. Tom Donegan's won a penalty. Sean Miller, Connah's Quay's key man, has conceded the penalty, and Donegan is going to step up to take this, hopefully going to dispatch it into the top corner. 1-0 Rill. No less than we deserved, really. Tom Donegan, he's one of our best players, and he's just put us in front in this cup game. So we're going to make our first substitution of the game. Christopher Bale is looking complacent in the centre midfield. We can't be having that. So we're going to bring on Robert Hughes, who scored a cracking goal, like I said earlier in the episode. He scored a cracking goal against Barry? Yeah, Barry in the final game of the full league campaign. Adam Orm's also looking complacent, but it's not as concerning when he's a striker. So we may look at bringing Salathiel on, but you can see he's lacking sharpness a bit. I should leave that one substitution for the moment. Robert Hughes coming on for Christopher Bale. I think Connah's Quay have made a couple of substitutions of their own, so not really being pressured anyway. I think that must be Connah's Quay's final substitution. It's just happened there. So they've got 20 minutes left and they haven't got any more changes, I don't think. Okay, so we're going to take off our goal scorer, Tom Donegan. We're going to switch Lawless to the centre midfield. We're going to bring on Ryan Broom at right midfield for Donegan. Donegan's looking quite tired at the moment. And we'll just leave it like that for the last 15 minutes, unless anyone gets drastically tired. Just over 10 minutes to go in this one, and we are winning 1-0. We are ahead on possession, we're ahead on shots on target. Hopefully we don't throw anything away, don't concede a goal in the last 6 minutes or so. Not been many highlights in this game, to be honest. And they've all been for us so far, touch wood. I'm going to make my final substitution. If anything, just to wind the clock down a bit more. We're going to bring on Robert Salathiel. We're going to bring him on for Luke Williams at left midfield. And that is our final sub of the day. And there's a highlight. There's a chance. Broom. Ball forward to Brooks. It's going to be a chance for Rill. It's Brooks. He plays it across to Orm. Adam Orm shoots. It's saved. Orm's got the ball again, though. Can he pull it back? He can, to Williams. It's Orm, and he's tackled by Miller. Possible counter-attacking opportunity for Connah's Quay here. Rushton with the ball. Plays it to Wade. Roberts should get the ball. He's fouled him, Tom Roberts. I'll take that as long as it's not a red card. Is it? It's a yellow. I'll take that. Good play from Tom Roberts there, causing the free kick. Although, I say that, it's Evans. Now it's Rushton. Morris in some space. Crosses it in. Wade's there. He's offside. Thank God for that. Could just sense a chance coming there for Connah's Quay. Luckily, the assistant referee realised that he was offside and put his flag up. Got 15 seconds left in this game. Looks like we should win it. Late chance possibly here for Connah's Quay though. Smith's got the ball on the left. He plays it in the centre to Evans. Now it's Davies back to Smith. And Hughes with a brilliant tackle edge. Clear it. That's the ticket. And Orm wins the ball. Now it's Brooks. We've got possession. Time is just about up. Referee will be blowing his whistle any second. Brooks is down the right. We're going to get a chance here. No, it's cleared by Miller. Referee, blow your whistle. Come on. It's Evans. And that's full time. 1-0 victory for Rill. And we're through to the next round of the Cup. Brilliant performance. Very pleased with that, especially Connor Young on debut getting a 7.0 match rate, and well done him. Now all that's left to do is to find out who we've got in the next round. So teams we could play against, we've got Airbus, Aberystwyth, they'd be a tough opposition. They're second in the league currently. Conwy, they're non-league. Carnarvon, they're non-league as well. Afan Lido are non-league. Barry, they're obviously in our league, but we've beaten them this season. TNS, we've beaten them as well, but they would be tough opposition in fourth. So we'll be back for the Welsh Cup quarter-final draw. So here we are for the draw for the quarter-final of the JD Welsh Cup. So teams that we can get, I went through before. Aberystwyth, Airbus, TNS, probably the biggest teams that are in there. So we're going to automatic draw, see who we get. First team out is TNS, that would be a tough one. They've got Carnarvon, that's quite easy for them actually. Airbus, also of the Welsh Premier League. That's who we are playing against. So playing against Airbus UK. Not the most difficult of the teams that we could have played against in the Welsh Premier League, but still a tougher ask than I would have liked really. Just have a look at where Airbus are in the Welsh Premier League as of this moment in time. They're 6th. Oh, so they did make it to the top 6. They made it to the Championship Conference. So we will be playing them in the league campaign also. So I think, whilst we're in the cup competition, I think we're just going to focus on that in terms of the live commentaries. So next episode we will do the Airbus UK Welsh Cup quarter-final game. In the meantime, we've got 4 games to play offline. We've got a game against Airbus in the league. We've got TNS, which will be a tough one. They're in 4th, 1 place below us. Aberystwyth, who are in 2nd, and Connah's Quay, who we've just beaten in the Welsh Cup. So some tough games coming up. That's a tough run of 3 games there. TNS, Aberystwyth, and Connah's Quay. Airbus, not so worried about it. Perhaps I should be. How did we do against them earlier in the season? We drew 2-2 with them, and we won 2-1 at home. So we're playing away from home, which is where we drew 2-2. So we haven't lost to them yet this season. So that is it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to hit the like button. Feel free to leave a comment below. Subscribe to the channel to get all my content when it comes out. And I'll see you next time for the Welsh Cup quarter-final against Airbus.